sometimes the reason why we build the boys saying, the market score.
I said it. I told them it's a grading scheme.
Yeah, like a score name.
Okay, so for example,
you see, there are women that are going in for men who can help them financially. So if you are billing, you are trying to see if you would be capable to do it when you are being accepted to be the man, the one.
Oh, it's like a job requirement. Do you do this in the first week of a talking stage?
Sorry?
Do you do this in the first week of a talking stage? At which point in your talking stage do you start testing them?
Oh, no, 1 week is too quick, like maybe 2 weeks. Oh, I was trying to get this, but I can't find my car. Can't get it for me.
Welcome to another exciting episode of the Sincerely Accra podcast. Of course, my name is Josephine T and you are listening to the number one podcast in the whole Ghana. Yes, I want to give a quick shout out to the GCR network. That's the podcast hosting network that hosts us down. I also want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Kwame Asante for, yes, if you've seen Bruce Almighty, he's the Morgan Freeman. Why do I always almost say Morgan Stanley? He's the Morgan Freeman of the show. And yeah. So we're back with the second installment of our ongoing conversation, Navigating Accra. Yes. You know, the first one, we talked to the men. They told us some of the things that they are doing, how they go about it, dodging. And today we're talking to the women. On the last episode, I said, heavy is the head of the man that carries a penis.
Oh.
On this one, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't know.
What? Lace frontal.
I was just about to say that. Heavy is the woman
that
who carries a D cup.
Yeah.
A D cup. Yeah. But that excludes some people.
Yeah, so there's boobs.
Cups.
It's fair.
When you say lace front, men wear lace front now, you don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Sure.
Yeah. Vanity upon vanity. But anyway, guys, yeah, so we're going to get into the conversation. As you can see, my guests are already giddy. They've already started talking, don't have to do any long thing. I want to start with, the person on my extreme right.
Hi. Yes. Hi, guys. So my name is Honorable of the Lifestyle Podcast.
Do you want to tell people why you're called Honorable?
I feel like politicians, look at what they do. I mean, they own a constitution. Coming by.
Easy. All right. So politicians do
Politicians have a constituency. Look how they don't handle it. They don't usually handle it well. And I handle all this constituency well.
So your constituency is your whole self. So you are honorable. Okay. All right. Okay. Next to honorable, we have.
My name is Mojo. I'm a brand manager. Fuck. No, cat.
No, don't say cat. Go on. Don't say cat.
I'm a brand manager. Yeah. I mean, I own Juice Delight and I also own She Styles You and a brand marketer for Roof Depot Company Limited.
Yes. Yeah. For what?
Roof Depot Company Limited.
Oh, so you sell roofing sheets and Zingle. You know Zingle?
Oh yeah, I think I've heard about it, but it's just roofing, yeah.
You don't know? Gen Z. Good Lord. Let's English.
Hey. No, wait, so Mojo, no relation to the Powerpuff Girls? You know Mojo Jojo?
Yeah, I think I don't watch movies, cartoons, nothing. So
you don't watch cartoons as a child?
This is cartoons from way back.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Grachi, Tommy.
Oh, I never really watched. You never watched Tom and Jerry?
How do you know about it then?
It was this girl like, is Mojo my nickname? Because he knows of Mojo Jojo. I'm like, what is that? So Mojo is actually my name. My name is Mojo Inade.
But
Mojo
like the
pronunciation actually.
So you're a Nigerian.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Partially Nigerian.
Partially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Half go. She's half go.
Did you grow up here?
Yeah.
Because you don't have the accent.
I did.
She has it. She'll bring it.
When I'm speaking to a Nigerian, you realize, okay.
Or Niger.
Yeah. When I'm
waiting the soap.
Everything, my guy. Easy.
Easy, but it will be easy. All right. So right next to Mojo is Anissa, also known as Biawarbi.
Biawarbi.
So sexy.
I'm sorry.
That was so real.
If you're listening on audio, you're missing out. Anyway, yeah.
So I'm Anissa, popularly known as Barabi. Barabi is my middle name. Please, I need to say this now. Barabi is my actual name. It's not a nickname. It's my middle name. Please. And I'm a content creator and jack of all trades. I don't do one thing. So yeah.
Period.
Anyway, Biawarbi it does sound like a stage name. I actually thought it was your stage name.
It's given Zendaya because Zendaya is her actual name. It's her first name. Like, having like You know what? Let me not go on to a tangent, you know.
We love a tangent on this podcast. But anyway, you know what? To begin the episode, we're gonna play some vox pops that I recorded. I went out to talk to a couple of different women and asked them how they are navigating life here in Accra.
My chairman.
You have a husband?
Yes.
So that is their plan. Oh, Aria, come on, though.
Facts.
And then, what about you?
Yeah.
What about you?
I rely on my brother. He's my helper.
You are one of those siblings that's always worried.
Yes, I'm a leech in his life.
Is he married?
Yes, he's married.
Hey, you are still doing it?
Yes.
Does he have children?
Yes.
Don't you have shame?
No.
Oh, mini how? My boy was kind to mini how. That's
Oh boy, that's how boy to me, Jawo.
If he can go, he should go and let's see.
Hey, Kayamas are not thing.
Crazy.
Why not you?
We call Lagos.
Hey, Lagos Kayamasa, honey pot.
And we are tight. Yeah.
Okay, also what are you doing?
Bombers. That's it.
Into Bombers are here now.
I mean, I have two sitting right here.
That boys way.
Oh yeah.
And they move fake you. Cause not in China. Every 2 weeks, we already start a new company. Into your show, is your bomber really a bomber?
That's a good question. Is he a bomber? Is he really a bomber?
But you really don't care where the money is coming from, eh? As long as they are bombing on you.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
And they all they need easy, oh. Hombre.
My formula for surviving in Accra, oh my God. Wow. Stay home.
Stay home.
Stay home.
But you know that when you are home, you can spend more money?
Sure, you, bro.
You can. The electricity goes up. Both
Someone
food.
comes, oh, mama transporting coffee. By the time you realize, bruh, you spend more money at home than you would even when you stepped out. But yeah, I mean, Charlie, you have to have boundaries though, you know. And, you know.
Wait, I now just got what you said.
Yeah.
When somebody comes and they're going, you have to pay.
Work hard.
Hey, what? And that's for work hard.
I mean, I say that because I think there's the notion that the girls are surviving on the men. And so then it gives the men the opportunity to disrespect and talk anyhow.
True.
So mine is fucking work hard. And then whenever they come to you and they start to misbehave, I tell them off.
Because the truth of the matter is, whether you work hard or not, they're always going to attribute your success to your pussy.
Exactly.
So work hard anyway. Whoa.
Work hard anyway. And then when you're able to work hard, then you can start. If they try to use your pussy as, you know, yeah, you did it through your pussy, you know, you stand on business, you know that you worked on your own.
Because money stops nonsense.
Oh yeah, period.
Honestly, it's having a full-time job, well paid, and a side gig for real.
Well paying, what is the range?
Hey! Question India.
Any 2K. Yeah.
Let's say between 20 and 30.
20,000 cities and 30,000 cities. What chroma ha? And you're gonna cities and dollars.
I say
Hey, multinational, that's a private.
I am multinational Accra.
Multinational. Just so that's well-paying job. 20,000, 30,000.
Ah, I say bending.
Oh, Mitsiasio by a pipe dream. And that for me, the former Kayafa. What's I say? Into what family and say find a well-paying job. What is the side gig?
I don't like bet you for like the spa trips, birthday gifts, that and that.
Wait, so the 20,000 to 30,000 is not enough. You still need a side gig.
Ask yourself, how much is that in dollars?
All right.
Exactly.
Thank you.
My mom. Because I work for my mom.
Okay.
And then she allowed me to do like some small business in her shop. So she pays me and I make money from the business. That's what I'm doing now.
Okay,
and
so it's not in the family. And she gives you money?
Yeah.
Hey, how old are you?
24. I'm young.
Okay. Somebody's surviving for you. You are not the one surviving.
But I'm working. I'm really shocked. See, when I leave the house, everybody's asleep. Yeah, because we have two shops at Makola, so I have to go and start.
It will pay, don't worry, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just winging it too.
You are winging it. Girl, your face is beat down. This is not winging it.
No, from here we are going somewhere else, that's why.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, you are winging it. Okay, so what kind of, give me an example of winging it.
Oh, like telling you wake up, you do what you can. Yeah, that's it. Like you really can't plan. You can't plan for Accra. Like Accra will happen to you, so you can't really plan. Like I used to be a planner, trust me, and I used to be so frustrated. So I was like, at this point, yeah, like.
Wow, you have gone from being a planner to a spontaneous person.
Yeah, very, very.
Because Accra is also spontaneous.
I don't know if I can completely say winging it because I'm not that spontaneous, but I can say vibes. This is vibes. Let me explain.
Okay, explain.
I go with how I'm feeling today.
Okay. So Monday, when you wake up, how are you feeling?
Oh, like today, I'm feeling like I don't want to deal with the world. So, like, maybe if it's a day like that, then...
Hey, why are you self-employed?
Yes.
Oh, we're entrepreneur. Honestly, I feel like you should have been giving me a different answer.
That's why it's vibes, because I realized that I literally thought I could plan everything. Like, the planning, no, it's not working.
Wait, what industry are you in?
Fashion/business.
Okay, who can food and
consultant?
Who can food and can say, hey, tomatoes boy. Okay. So I get it. So vibes,
Vibes.
And buy a baby and buy a better.
Exactly. This month, if I'm not feeling it and I can't force myself to get up and do any, no, not the whole month. That's an exaggeration. Like a week.
Okay.
Max.
But I get it. What's so stressful won't be brain so now we see how we are.
But that can be depressing.
Stay by plan.
What is the stay by plan?
Let's say you need to budget. Okay. Yeah? Every single day you need to do either 001 or 010. Do you know what that is?
Yes. Like Jojo, you eat in the morning, after eat in the evening.
Exactly.
1 meal a day.
1 meal a day.
Now when
Nana, enrameto assorted fried rice. Bill never 193 Ghana cedis. Menu me hopa into Mr. Oh, yeah, me Accra say me jollof fie and I me call Miss me cocoa.
I started 110.
193.
What's it now?
Oh, I mean, the portion was good, but now Accra had fried rice 193 cedis. Can I thought 10 cedis, 15 cedis, and then 193.
Exactly.
Hey,
it's the budget now.
So budget, they said why tight.
I think budgeting and spending wisely.
He also said budgeting.
Even though I don't spend wisely.
But you see, the economy does not support the budget.
That's
because you can budget that the price is this and then tomorrow.
That's true. But I feel like if you budgeted, it's going to be less. Like the shock you're going to feel is less than if you actually,
just wing it.
Yeah.
Hey, as a woman, party.
You have to play with people's feelings.
Well, to what end? No, this
what do you mean to what end? So, who be maybe? Who him say won't pay no, but be man no bet ya. You to what's your formula?
Mini formula, sir, but I think I like the play with people's feelings part.
Hey, Obidio, don't steal from
Obi the other no so ba menche. Like,
so
I'm sitting by somewhere and you've come. So why not? Let's play.
Okay, I see. The end just find the means.
Well, I agree with the play. It's reparations. Men are terrible people, so if we are just balancing the scales. It works. It's for world peace.
Men anymore.
Men will.
Baby, I just got to Accra 2 days ago. That's how I keep my head above the water. I don't be staying here. Yes, and coming back to reset. To refocus.
Where are you coming from? Can you tell us?
Oh, well, I was in LA, in Chicago, in Columbus.
Girl, the people are going to listen to the podcast and be so upset. They'll be like, who is this fancy bougie bitch?
Okay, let me actually answer it correctly. Okay, so I think I do that by keeping a good system, a good support system, like good
ecosystem around you.
Yes.
Okay.
So good friendship, family members, and also being intentional about who's in my life. I think that a lot of the chaos and noise that happens is because you have chaotic people in your life. If you don't have chaotic people in your life, you're not going to experience chaos and toxic.
Are you in therapy?
Honestly, babe, I think that God has given me the grace for therapy. But I did go to therapy many years ago when I was in high school because I was a troubled kid.
I love the insight you just shared.
No, but seriously, that's what it is. It's all about who's in your circle. Because I don't have any friends that were fighting over someone's man or I don't have none of that. I don't have none. Every single one of my friends are just like me, entrepreneurs.
And they fly out when they can.
They fly away when they can with their own money. We don't wait for nobody to buy us stuff.
Don't get formula no day.
Young was say. We'll be a friend now.
Yeah, because
hey, Munjam. Obi a friend me, I don't make calling. I have defe. Oh. All right.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
Very.
Okay. They said you have to, there's no formula. You just move. Diffy. Okay. Honestly, one of the things that really stuck out to me was spending wisely and then the bomba thing. I think by virtue of the fact that we are in a global and economic recession, there's nothing like spending wisely. Because like last month, you used to buy one tomato for 5 cedis.
Yeah.
You literally give 20 cedis and that's it. Yeah. You get 4. By that virtue, how are you spending wisely? What stuck out for you guys?
I mean, the fact that the other woman was saying we should wing it. Winging it. I mean, there's no plan because you plan and I can't plan for you. So basically winging it. If today comes good, you have the money, you spend it. Tomorrow, you just stay at home and think of how to make the money next. I don't know. That's how I do it.
I think I side with the one who said stay home. For real though, like you guys stay home. Cause Accra is really expensive nowadays. And I'm not even talking about just going out, the transportation, where you're going, the events, the expectation, like for you to eat, drink, everything. So just staying home. Even though the bills will be much, it's better off than going out to spend so much.
The bills that you incur while you stay home is less than when you go out.
I think so.
High electricity is better than stir fry 190.
Imagine you are buying 193 and then you are spending like just
transport,
probably like 1 hour. You take transport to where you're going to eat the food.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're going to take water. But if you're in the house, the bill will not even be up to 50 cedis, like the electricity bill and everything. Because maybe you're just doing some small Netflix entry in your house. You get some popcorn.
That one, that's if you don't add both foods.
Yeah. Oh, I cook a lot. So.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But you know, the most annoying thing is like she said, like you've cooked, right? And you are going somewhere, okay, you were supposed to go and spend like maybe an hour or 2. Then it ends up being 5 hours and now you're hungry. And it's going to take you about an hour or 2 to get home. So now you have to buy food. And then your only options are 193 cities.
No, there are better options, cheaper options. It's you that you want to go to those big restaurants.
And then you had the 20 cities in the Todokono.
Wow.
Kenke and fish used to be a 5 cities affair.
Yeah.
It used to be a 5 cities affair. So I don't know.
The good old days.
Watcher used to be 2 cities.
Really?
Watcher used to be 2 cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, Watcher, we start from 8 cities.
Hey, but Werby.
8 cities.
Yeah.
Complaining.
Why?
Where do you start from?
So where do you start from?
They're starting from 10 cities, 15 cities. And the 10 cities, it might not be enough for you.
Yeah.
So you'd have to buy probably like 15 cities. The protein they're going to get. Egg is 5 cities. You can't eat just watch it with egg. Maybe some small gari.
That's why you have to add the talia. The talia, you buy like 4 cities. They will pack it for you. Then you add gari. Who did you get now? You're not waiting it to me.
You can't even buy gobe 10 cities.
No, you can't. What's that gonna do? But that's why I put gari on everything. No,
really?
Those people who do, I don't like gari in my watch and everything. It's your loss. My gari to me. Yes.
You're not putting gari on watching. Oh, let's be for real.
Don't you like a little crisp? Yeah.
What crispy crunch?
Roasted cassava flakes.
Yeah, a little growl. Doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah. All right, so let's start with your living condition. I moved out February last year.
Really?
And bro, I've never been as broke as I was last year. Last year, I hit bottom barrel. I'm telling you. It was like, like if my paycheck doesn't come, I can't move. You know? And so it was quite tough. And I feel like I had a friend that used to always say, back when I was like younger, 25 or whatever, you'd be like, oh, if you don't move out, you're not going to be ginger to do anything. And after a year and a couple of months of moving out, I actually agree. Cause now, I'm looking for money viciously. Okay, you know what I mean? And so I want to know how many of you are living at home and how many of you are living on your own?
I'm living with my mother.
I live alone.
You live alone?
Yeah.
Why did you move out?
Because of work.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, as she said, it makes you very financial. Like it gives you the financial thought. Like when you are trying to spend, Right now, if I'm trying to spend, I'm like, hey, rent, hey, bill, like, I'm so financial conscious of myself. Like, anything I do, I'm like, hey, this I can use it to pay some bill.
Listen,
I can use this.
I
to
know
do
the
that
equivalent of almost everything. Like, if I go and to buy, let's say, coffee brokeman, which is now like 7 cedis for one.
Yeah, small.
Yes, one roasted plantain is now 7 cedis.
It's a rip-off.
Yeah, I'll immediately start thinking, how many tomatoes can I get with this 7 cedis? Like, I'm always doing a conversion of something else.
What really cost? Taking that one for the other. I mean, I feel you on that one. But the roasted plantain, they are rip-off. Look, the whole bunch of banana itself is not that expensive when you go to the market.
No.
So they're selling it at that price. It's a bad thing to do. It's like they are part of helping us fill the economy.
The thing is, sometimes if you go to the market and you're trying to even buy these stuff, like the whole bunch, it's expensive not in the market. So assuming the person is buying a bunch for like maybe 100 cedis and the person's coming to roast it, like
no, when they are buying, they know them, they'll produce it. I know.
But I think a lot of things goes into it because when you go and buy it, the transportation that you take, that's all of that. Yeah, but honorable. So what's your living condition?
I live with my family.
You also live with your family, so you're not paying rent.
But I pay in other ways. In my sweat and blood.
Yeah, like come and take the remote for me.
Where my this?
There are dishes in the sink.
Yeah. The dishes there, I've relegated it to
you have siblings?
My little sister. Okay. You handle the but I do clean the dishes sometimes.
Okay. Are you the last one?
First and last.
Oh, you're the only one. Yeah. So you're the only one doing all the chores. You can't be sharing anything.
I don't have a choice. I have a little adopted sister. So she'd be like, Sister Anissa, should I come and help you wash the dishes? I'm like, oh, sweet girl, watch them and come and tell me when I'm in my room.
I hate people that like, if they want to help you, they ask. If I'm doing something, you come and do, oh, should I help you? You don't want to help me.
Be for real.
You don't want to help me. I would rather you see me washing dishes, you just come and you like, I feel like when it's a performance, it gives performance to me. Should I help you?
Honestly,
like,
I feel like you to ask me. I don't even want you to help me, to be honest.
I generally ask people because the people in my house, I also live with my cousin. She prefers to she gets up and does things like you say. Mm-hmm. But I feel like she's doing it in her own way. Like if I'm doing something in my own way, you just barge in, it will piss me off because I'm doing it in A. Maybe you prefer to do it in D. If you ask me, then we can compromise and meet in the middle. Or C. But if you just come and it's like
dip your hands in what?
I'm like,
please
relax.
No, when it comes to chores, please. If I'm sweeping, bring the dustpan. Come and share me. Do you guys think that living alone is like is better financially? Or sorry, living at home is better financially. Those of you that live alone, because I don't live at home, so maybe I know. Living alone, is it better at home? Sorry, is it better financially?
I think it is. When you're living alone, you can accumulate the money, save, because you're not paying rent, light, yada, yada, yada. But if you're living alone, I'm assuming you're paying all this by yourself, right? Because now, I don't pay rent. And I want to pay rent because I like the thrill and feel of it. Not rent like life.
You want to feel like a woman. The thrill of it.
Yeah, like me too. I be my I pay rent, light in this house.
That is the craziest thing I've heard. I want to pay rent for the thrill of it.
Yeah.
Girl, you're looking for a thrill?
Thrill. It's nice, isn't it? Like, I'm hearing you guys say I pay the rent. I'm like,
what's nice about that? Yeah, the whole year you make money to go and give it to somebody.
If only she knew.
Don't right there. And you know the annoying thing about even renting somebody's house, when the door handle breaks, you are the one paying. Like, whether you contributed to it or not, you will fix it. Yeah. But anyway, I remember from the Vox Post, somebody was talking about having a bomba. Do you guys have a bombas?
No, God, though.
God is your
bomba.
I'm my own bomba.
Are you sure?
Oh.
But bomba, I'm not even a bomba safe.
Bomba can be out. Consider mine as my parents. Yeah. My mom, because there are times that my mom be like, Eva, I'm telling food stuff. I'm a young girl. So sometimes I'll go home. My mom has everything and I'll just go and bring it to my house. So I don't buy grocery for the month. And I'm saving like 2,000 cedi for not buying the grocery. So one way or the other is
it takes you 2,000 to buy groceries.
Did you see? I'm like,
no, because
for the month.
No, for the year.
No.
2,000.
She's not only for the month. You see, sometimes you buy and then you have to restock just petty things. Like if I'm buying rice, I'm buying a bag. I'm not buying just a little. So a bag of rice can be there for like 6 months or more. Like,
you can buy like
you buy 5 kg or the big one?
It's 25 kg.
Oh, okay,
That's what I'm
okay.
assuming, eh?
Yeah, 25 or 50 depends.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh, wow.
my mom does that too because she says
I
it's
eat rice a
expensive
lot.
now.
Because you see, sometimes when I'm going to work,
Hey,
it's
now
very
if you
quick
don't
to
eat rice, what will you eat?
I swear.
It's very
What will you
quick.
eat?
What's the option?
It's very
Like
quick to
quick
fix.
meal,
So I have a
quick
lot of
meal.
meal,
Oh, okay.
like rice.
Okay.
And when I'm going to work, maybe I'll just cook rice. I have stew already, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't spend so much when I get to work.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it fills you.
Yeah.
But on the conversation of bomba, so you guys, as your parents are your bombers. What about you?
Yeah, my parents are my bomba.
And your man.
Shout out to my man.
I must ask, as women, well, being in love is a disease. You don't want it, eh? I wanted to ask you guys, as women, would you say that being in a relationship is a financial plan that works?
For some, I would say for some, because I can't speak for the other two. I can't speak for everybody.
Please speak for us. So.
Because you know, the general consensus, like when you look online, the stereotype now is you have to buy this, you have to pay for this, you have to do this, and the onus is all on the man. So could it be that a financial plan that works as a woman is to be in a relationship with, you know?
Me personally, I genuinely disagree because you're not married to even marriages are not even
Secure. Yeah.
You're in a relationship and you're gonna put all the onus on the guy to provide for you. Like, honestly, do you? I'm not even judging, but you break up. People will break up. Like me, I'm a true hater. You guys should break up. And then you'd end up having to look for another man to provide for you. Girl, go and get a job. Have you, like, as Kim Kardashian said, nobody wants to work these days. Like, oh my God. Like, please go and get a job.
No, but
So animated.
There's also strategy. You don't necessarily even have to be in a relationship. You can have things. You can have things. This is the one I call when I was going to eat at fancy restaurants. This is the one I call when I need
their
to.
names in a particular way.
Yeah.
I feel like
you don't think that is a good financial plan as a
have
woman?
a plan B. I feel like you should have a plan B because nothing is ever permanent, especially with human beings. He may not provide for, it may get to a time he may start asking you for stuff you probably cannot do.
Like what?
I cannot say, please, I'm not in that situation. So
I'm just saying, like, if you're with somebody that provides for you every time that you need it, and then they come to you and they also need help, I'm just wondering what kind of things that they will ask you that you cannot do.
Running errands. Aside the usual. I'm assuming.
You can't run errands for your man.
No, I'm saying I could run errands, but I'm not going to tower in that lane. I'm too egoistic for that, to be honest. Thank you. Like, come on. If I could, I mean, it's nice. So I'm not saying if you give me money, I'll take. Right now, if you give me money, I'll take. But if it's like, I'm relying on you as a job. So every morning, give me, I don't think it works.
It's very hard to ask
I'm a
for
very
help for me
low
too.
maintenance person.
All the women independent. Mojo, can you relate?
I'm not independent. I'm not.
You are independent.
Yeah. Oh no, the thing is, see, I have a job. I own a business.
Many jobs, yes.
So at the end of the day, the petty things I can provide for myself, I can, whether a man is in the picture or not. But as a man, God, you know, this is a person is small, 2K to the face something. You see, it's actually very nice, but I wouldn't say it gives the financial security because you're in a relationship, like it's mandatory. The person give you money. No, the boys, you people don't give them more. If you don't have, you don't have.
If you're doing NSS.
Because love is not only about me. I go in for the love. Yeah.
Only.
It's contagious, Charlie.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you've never really like, somebody has never like not gotten or not ticked your box because of their financial status.
Not really. No, I consider it though, because I'm doing very well for myself. Not come in the picture and be like, babe, you not give me this 2K. I'm not get to. Okay. But at least if you are, I'm not saying it's compulsory for you to provide, but if you give me, thank you. But it's not like something really up there for me. I look at other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Because you might not really have a lot of money, but you're putting in so much effort. Like I have a business here, you are promoting it, you are helping me shoot videos, like, you know, it's a sort of assistance.
Hey, proper lover boy, lover girl relationship. She really in there.
Stop it.
Okay, so before we move on to the next segment of the conversation, I just wanted to have this one as well. There's a general misconception. Anytime people see women who are doing well, you know, when the guys were here, what I was getting from our conversation is that when they see guys that are doing well, there's a general assumption that, dubious means, fraud, those kind of things. I'm realizing that when it comes to women, anytime they see a woman that's doing well, the general assumption is that she's working the walls.
Yeah, it's a man.
So it's still
Every time it's a man.
I guess I'm a bit slow.
She's working the walls. And the Labi, Majora, and Minora have been introduced to a lot of things.
Oh my God.
So that's the general assumption. How does that make you guys feel? Like when you're working hard and you're trying to achieve the things that you want to achieve?
Let me just simplify this. See, it's not everybody that is like, I won't say your mommy, but there are women who are really working hard. Example, me. Let me put myself as an example.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wake up as early as 3 a.m. to start cooking to deliver to people. Maybe I'm not showing those things online as everybody wants to see. Because imagine if I have order for like 100 people and I'm cooking alone. What time will I have to go and pick up a phone that, oh my God, I'm cooking for... No. But if you see me pop out one day with a Benz, be like, this girl is a man. Or is it? No, you shouldn't.
Showing the fruits of your labor.
It becomes like, she's getting the support from somebody. Like, come on, mate. There are women that are working extremely hard. Sometimes you wake up in the morning, you go to the market and you see women, like a lot of women going up and down just to make like living very easy. And then you just see them conclude that, it's a man. Oh, she's doing that. Do same. If it's a man, find one. If it's an old sugar daddy, find some. Now you need to know get sugar. Nobody gets sugar. You need to find your own sugar. Like, for real though, like, it really pisses me off. I remember I saw a video and they're like, I don't know, there's this Snapchat influencer, Dulcie. She's doing men. Do some. Like, we literally see her post every time. She's taking 20,000 for deals and everything. And you see her buy a car and you're like, she's faking it. Fake too.
So basically, do some. If you easy, do
I just feel like it's the jealousy for me.
Right.
It's the jealousy for me because you may not be getting that opportunity. There are women that even get up. You're so beautiful. Take this money. Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That really happens. It really happens. Don't you get, like, let me be honest, like beauty benefits. Sometimes you can even go out, eating them. Your bill is being paid by this man. It doesn't mean you've really done anything, but it's just maybe, a nice gesture.
It hasn't happened to me yet, but
don't worry. Maybe because you don't go out most of the time.
To be honest, I don't eat out. I tell you, I have low appetite. So I don't really like
I have low appetite. It's not a medical condition.
There should be walks, things like walk in the park. I like stuff like that. Eating. It's not my thing, to be honest.
To add to what Mojo has said, sometimes too, as well as the person working, people are from good homes. People are from good homes. Like, they have their parents taking care of them. They have their parents providing for them. So if you feel like, she's sleeping with them, man, as she said, do some. Because the person may, and it's very derogatory because as she said, she wakes up, she may be waking up at 3 a.m. People don't sleep. People have eye bags. But because maybe a woman puts on makeup and cover all of those things, that you feel like, she's doing too much. She's probably sleeping with everybody from her boss to the security. Guys, sleep some.
No, but do you know, it's really annoying to hear those things.
Right.
Because it becomes like, it's just for women. What if a man also pops out with money?
No, theirs is fraud.
And
Isn't
fraud
every
is
man
more.
who's doing fraud?
No, but that's, you see, so these are some of the stereotypes that people have to deal with, which leads to the next thing. So for example, as a man, what is considered or the markers for a successful man? You have a car, you have land, or you have built a house. Like in Ghana, if you die and you have not built anything, you didn't do anything, So these are some of the, and even, also having a family, wife and kids. These are the markers of a successful man. So for women, what are the markers that people used to mark you? And
now or in the past?
Right now. And cause those are part of the things that make Accra living, at least for men, very difficult, because it's like, as you're going and coming, the level of respect that you get in society is dependent on some of these things. And so that's why boys, you are feeling a lot of pressure to try and do this and do that and make ends meet. So I just want to try and understand, what are some of the expectations that society places on you that makes being a woman, difficult here in Accra?
Don't worry. No worry be. It's so annoying. Someone is 25, they are still trying to navigate themselves through it. Like they don't even have a job, they don't have anything really going on. Marry. Not just to marry. Just the test person, like they just see you. Hey, now worry. Hey, what for worry? Hey, now spare me that for real.
Yeah, marriage, children, and you have to have a visible, successful business. I say visible because they want to see you selling and buying. Like you have to have visible, physical products that you're selling to be successful. Because the moment where you have like a lot of money, but they are not seeing where the money is coming from. They are not seeing where the work is coming from. It stems from, she's successful, she's an entrepreneur, she's self-made, to, she's sleeping around, she's a so you have to be married because marriage adds to your value as a woman. You have to have kids because kids add to your value as a woman, and you have to have either a 9-to-5 or a very successful entrepreneurial business to be seen as somebody worth like
anything.
Yeah.
I remember in our earlier conversation, you had said having a nice body.
Yes.
It's another expectation.
And
honestly, going to the gym is expensive.
It's not even a gym.
In finance and in everything, physical and everything.
Gym, it's a long process. So now people at 18 are going for liposuction.
Yeah.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Because there's the pressure to look good.
It used to be like, maybe people in the late 30s who have actually made more money.
Yeah, they've had kids.
But right now, because if you're a woman, you're supposed to pose out to have this nice ass, big boobs.
Packaged very nicely. And it even reflects in online shops. I have seen a mannequin that has a better body than me. The mannequin had a BBL.
They have to show you the body that you are desiring and what the dress looks like on it. So that you be like,
so crazy. And even the dresses coming out is mostly for, again, I'm not judging anybody, just like a fact. Most of the outfits coming out recently, they are more for the BBL body, the figure 8 body. If you have a fupa like me, you're not going to get your size. Size 18s are going out of stock. Size 16s are going out of stock. It's more of, oh my God, size 4, size 10, size 12. If you're a size 14, you are looked at a certain way. It's a lot. It's a lot of expectations.
Right now, it's not even called a below thick.
The rebranding.
Right.
But the funny thing is I've noticed a lot of the beauty standards change as I've gone through my years. I remember there was a time when a big butt wasn't even a thing.
Yeah, it was hated.
You had to have a big breasts.
Yeah.
I remember. Then we had the whole period where it was like skinny girls wear it.
Thin girls.
Chingalingalingalingo. So if you watch what you might be going and listen, hey, judgment free, what you might be going under the knife to go and do today in the next 5 years is not be commercially successful anymore.
Look at Kim Kardashian. She's removed all of the filler. She's removed all of
She got her baby hairs removed back when baby hairs were not a thing.
Really?
Yeah, she lasered them off, and then now that baby hairs are a thing, she has said
she's she's
she's removed she's
like her body is a toy for all this
not a toy.
Come on, because tomorrow you're moving her hair. She's removing her rib. Is it true? I don't know.
Oh, please.
She's like a toy for, I don't know,
the doctor.
Capitalism and everything. That goes on. I mean, I don't.
But Kim is a working woman.
Everybody wants to work these days.
Anyway, so I'm going to ask, Honorable, how are you navigating some of the requirements of like the social requirements that you have? For example, with friendships, because right now, like they say, when it's birthdays and things, we are going to birthdays without gifts. We are sometimes having to dodge weddings. We are praying that they don't select us to be part of anybody's bridal party because it costs so much. And it's like, you do want to show up for your friend, but you are not financially sound. Like, how are you navigating some of these things as a woman?
I mean, for me, luckily I have friends that are understanding. Like, if I don't have, I tell you. Although sometimes, like I said, I feel uncomfortable and I may not tell you. Like, just recently, I was invited over to come out and I didn't go because I didn't have money. I was thinking transport. I'm going to, splurge a bit. Not splurge a bit, but like contribute. I'm like, I'd rather sleep at home and watch Big Brother Ninja. So I am low maintenance people. I work out people who have my range. I try to keep a circle that I have focus, vision. We like to have fun, but we also, if we can afford, we stay home. And the alternative.
Yeah, I think it's really important to have, like, from the Vox Pop, the woman said, make sure you don't have chaos around you. Because if you're hanging out with a bunch of posers, then you'll be stressing yourself to go and sit at certain places
have to
snap, you know what I mean?
It's not
and
needed.
as for me, I'm very honest. I will talk about my financial problems. Not that I want you to help me, but so that you don't expect things from me.
Yeah.
You get it? I'm telling you how maybe I can't even pay for my servicing this month. There's no way you come and tell me that, let's go to Zanzibar.
Right? That's true.
Unless you are coming to fund it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't be bad though.
Me, I'm sick.
Yeah, sick.
You
You're
always
always
put
sick.
on your health.
Charlie, the way my head they bash me, I don't feel common to. Because there are times too that you see it might be a very important occasion, and then maybe during the day you were very cool, but something just popped up and you had to use the money that you are taking for the event. And
unforeseen
now,
circumstances have been foreseen all
for real, and then now you don't even know how to go back to the person and be like, oh my god, this happened, Charlie, my head they bash me. I'm not even commode.
It's a lot.
You guys should have fun. It's that simple. There are times that you can't even dodge it. You just have to compromise and then go.
For example, yesterday I went for a friend's birthday and it was like very far from where I was originally. So I picked a churro.
Charlie, give me the real.
For like to a point, and then I got down and I looked at the price again and I picked another churro. To another point. And I had to adjust and see, and I looked at the person, was like, okay. I could do this. I could do this. Then I picked an Uber so I could get to the place in an Uber.
Because
it's not easy.
Did anybody kill you?
Nobody killed me, and thankfully the people like my friend, he's very understanding.
Right.
He's extremely understanding. So he's the type of person I can say, I'm not in the right financial state, and he'd be like, it's all good, we can meet another day.
Yeah, I have a friend, every time, like back then, even when things were good a little bit, every time it's like we have to go and meet at a restaurant or something like that, right? His guy says, this boy, he never comes anywhere on time. But washada, he will come when we've already finished and we have paid the bill, so that, okay,
you just come and drink water.
Wow, it's not bad.
Well, I mean, it's like a strategy.
It's a proper strategy.
Yeah, because sometimes it's ridiculous. You're going to go and sit somewhere, like, you just want to sit somewhere with your friends
just
and chill. And then people come and then you're like,
this is why I eat before. I was like,
let me give you the key.
Give us the key.
Give us the key. One key.
You
eat home. That's the simple, this key.
So then why are you going to the restaurant?
Everybody's packaging.
Anissa is a content creator. She needs some content to post. That's what she's doing for a living. But she can't even hold. So you get home, like you package yourself, you get trust key. Imagine if you're going to maybe Alora or something and you're coming from maybe
Nungwa. That's close.
It's too close.
Buche is far, or Medina. So you pick trust key, you are light at Labadi and Jane. You just take one yango just to package.
And before you get it, you eat some yam and contumbre.
It's very
make sure you're good. Then you hold like
contumbre can't hold you. Some baby a heavy one.
Okay,
with
so if you guys are going to be there for like
important.
5 hours, 6 hours, you don't care. You're just sipping on one coke. You don't want to if you sip
one coke for 5 hours.
No, come on. It doesn't get finished because maybe you just have like 100 CDs, but I want to put out some content for your followers to see that life is good in Africa.
Girl,
no good.
Not Africa.
Yeah, the whole Africa. Get ready with me to go here. But as you are getting ready, then you've put the food down, you've eaten. As you get there, I'd like a glass of water, thank you. You put your phone, you do all your thank you, that's all I'll have. Then you go. That's all. You don't stress yourself.
Right now, like trying to even eat at a restaurant before, it wasn't even like that. We used to eat home every time when we were kids.
Yes.
But now it has become, I would say,
it's because of convenience, now more people are leaning into convenience. Our mothers are not cooking as much as they used to.
And our fathers
never learned to cook. So it's always one person's responsibility. But I want to talk about billing. When the guys were here, we spoke about the fact that, even in talking stages, I'm in a talking stage and they are billing you, right? I'm not assuming that men bill you guys. No. But are you guys billed? If so, who is billing you?
Sometimes the kids are home. It's not even bailing, but sometimes just like, you are that one sweet auntie. So if you're going home, you just get some snacks. So I'm like, oh, Auntie Laura, thank you. And you're just trying to let them feel like, oh, you're a good auntie. But I won't say bailing. You see, sometimes the reason why we build the boys saying, yeah, the market's call.
I said it. I told them it's a grading scheme.
Yeah, like a score name.
Okay, so for example,
you see, there are women that are going in for men who can help them financially. So if you are billing, you are trying to see if you would be capable to do it when you are being accepted to be the man, the one.
Oh, it's like a job requirement.
Do you do this in the first week of a talking stage?
Sorry?
Do you do this in the first week of a talking stage? At which point in your talking stage do you start testing them?
Oh, no, 1 week is too quick, like maybe 2 weeks. Oh, I was trying to get this, but I can't find my car. Can't get it for me. Oh, wow. Don't pay. Don't pay. I don't reveal secrets. Look, now for real though. And sometimes the sad thing is these boys fall for it. These guys,
maybe they like you genuinely. Like, come on.
But if you do not have it, make it clear.
Don't assume that.
How would you?
Don't assume that they are falling for anything.
Some people like to be.
Some people know that it is part of it. It's a bridge they have to cross.
Yeah, to
get something else that they want.
Oh yeah, that's
and so
true.
They will do that.
Everything.
But it's just sometimes some of the bills, when a kako drew baby, then you say, this guy won't take me for idiot. You know what I mean?
So, sometimes I just feel like you should know whom you're even going for the bailing thing. The boys, sometimes you know that you don't have 4K. A lady has asked you for 4K. Oh, I don't have 4K. Can I give you 2,000 or something? But a person on church say, yeah, he's that guy, so he will.
He don't want you to eliminate him. Say you are using to mark.
Not me though. Like
he doesn't want to be eliminated because obviously he's here for a purpose.
For real though.
Yes. Warby, I want to know from you. Like saying, it was the question I was going to ask you. Would you say that it's expensive to be a woman?
I would say me as a woman, not necessarily, but I would say generally yes, because a lot of women value maintenance, looking good, and housekeeping. Because there are people who they constantly have to look good, nails done, hair done, face beat, jewelry looking good. My own is from Kanta, let me be clear. But people like to name brand Chanel, all of these things. They like to look good. So maintenance is usually high, and also with housekeeping, cooking. And nowadays, most women want to be independent. I say most. Women want to be independent. They want to live by themselves and everything. Yeah, they want to live by. So here comes into play having to always make sure that you have money on hold. And that's where the whole bomber situation, having to have a roster of men constantly giving you money.
It seems like maintaining yourself as a woman, it seems expensive to me.
It is.
Because you cut your hair. Depending on where you cut your hair, it can be somewhere between 40 cedis to 100 cedis. And, it can last you for a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That's if you care. You can have like one pair of jeans that you can wear all the time, switch out your shirts. Are women's clothes expensive?
Very,
very expensive.
Okay, it depends on where you are getting your clothes from too. That's how I put it.
This is why we thrift.
Thrifts in Kantamanto.
Right now, cry chain Shein Kantamanto. You go there and then very random things that before you can get like 20 cedis. I'm like, 100. What am I saying?
Because the content creators have gone there.
Yeah, they're always showing camera.
Hi guys, come with me to go and thrift at Kantamanto.
So I'll just. My opinion is, you see, maintenance is actually very expensive. You're getting the nails done, you're getting the eyelashes, you're getting your hair done.
That's why I've cut your hair. You're not going to do it again.
That's why I've logged my hair. I don't do my nails.
That's why you have my scarf.
You're not even a Muslim, right?
Yeah.
You don't do too much.
Yes, I tell you, low maintenance. I mean, life is how you want to make it.
Yeah.
It's you that you want to look at Dulcie. I'm sorry, on Snap and how she's living her life. No, she lives a very fabulous life. I recently got
very fabulous.
And you can't afford, my sister, why? Just how much is pencil if you can afford full beat makeup, lip gloss? Like, try and make this. Look, I always say, you can find ways, maybe, like, why I gym like this? Let's be honest. It's very expensive. But I go for sessions. So in a month, it could be like 2K plus. But my session is around less than 1K. I'm good, right? I still meet the big people. How are you doing this? How you find a way to make it work?
And you don't even have to compare yourself to people. Like,
why though?
This person, this influencer has done that. Do you know the money she's getting? Maybe she's even getting all these things for free.
Who knows? And they usually do.
That's something you need to know. A lot of these people, because it's promo.
Celebrities are getting.
Yeah. So basically, cut your coat according to your grey buffs.
To your side.
That's it. I want to talk about savings. Are you guys saving? And if so, what is your saving strategy?
Ideally, yeah, she's the our in-house
the business
entrepreneur / manager.
Right now, you can save, but that money will save you like 3 days. The savings are saving.
You will dip into it very soon because every day you need saving.
Yeah,
you can really be on a very tight budget. Like, I'm going to get just this at the market, but you get and realize, I needed this, I needed that.
Impulsive.
So that savings that you've already done.
Impulsive buying.
It's not impulsive.
No. I say impulsive because in as much as you say that like, I really need this, it wasn't in your plans to get it at that moment.
So it's impulsive.
But then when you get to the market, then you remember that,
I needed that.
I need this too. So it is impulsive.
Every day in the market is an opportunity cost. Yeah. All the lessons that I learned in economics is coming out. I go there and I'll be like, I want to buy the money can only afford one. In P, 30p, in P out. And so you are not. Like you are never able to go there and completely get everything that you need because if you are getting everything that you need, something's going to suffer during the week.
And the funny thing is, you might go today, the price is 1 CD, the next morning is 2 CDs.
3.
So you can't even like save so much.
Like both is 5 CD, guys.
It is?
In some places, yes.
5 CD?
5 CD.
So Rob, you're telling me you don't have savings?
Well, technically, I do have a savings account.
You have an account, but is there any savings?
That's another question.
Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. No. So for me, I have like a standing order on my bank account that a certain amount of money should be taken out and put in another account. So as soon as I get a notification that money has been removed, everything there is fair game. Yes, and that's just how I go about it. So there are times when, I have different, like I have a life insurance policy that I've taken out of my parents. And so sometimes when all those things remove, what is left? It's just like,
example, me, I actually do save.
Yeah.
Because I'm paying rent too.
Yes, me too. And so for me,
so if
it's
you
like,
don't save, who will save you?
Bruh. And that's why that's what brings me to the next topic on like the mental health of things, because on the men's episode, I said it. I have serious anxiety now when it comes to spending. When I live back at home, I wasn't responsible for certain things.
Yeah. So
like last week, my balcony door got stuck. And then I told the boy that in the house, come and look at it. He said, we have to change the whole thing. When they cost the carpenter is 200 cedis. Just calling the carpenter before you come and say what we have to replace. So I know that I'm starting at 200 cedis. And some of these things, it's like,
what kind of bougie carpenter did you call?
Well, appearance fee is 200 cedi. Oh no, but there's a thing now.
Really?
And so it's like
appearance fee. That's his appearance fee.
So it's like
now you come and do estimate, please.
If I go somewhere and then they say that the stir fry is 190 cedis, I say, hey, this thing can fix my door.
You see?
And so like I don't want to spend the money anymore. So I feel that's how it affects me now. Every time, even when I'm trying to do something nice for myself. I remember the last time I bought something nice for myself. And I'm trying to do something nice for myself. I'm just like, what is this going to cost me? So I just want to know, what is your mental state when it comes to surviving in Accra?
I would say it's the same as yours, because I think a couple of weeks ago, I wanted to buy something for myself, and I think it was around 100 to 150 CDs. After I bought it, I looked at it for a while. I was like, I have something in the next 2 days. That this thing that I'm going to buy right now, this thing I've gone to buy, it really could have solved all of my problems. Like, is my mental health really that important than the finances I need to keep? Like, it's very anxiety inducing because everything is so expensive right now. And you have priorities, you have obligations as compared to your wants. So it's like, you have to always put it on a scale to see which is more important. And even when you spend on your needs, there's going to be a bigger need that will come again that you're going to be like, this need I already spent on. I really shouldn't
Once again,
have.
economics, Adam Smith says, the human beings' wants are insatiable.
Yeah, like
you satisfy one, a new one's going to pop out.
A new one is going to pop out. And with the way our current economy is, like, new problems are coming every single day. I have friends who when they get 100 CDs today, that 100 CDs is done before the day is done. It's gone.
What is 100 cities?
What is 100 CDs right now?
What is that? 1,000 cities is the new 100 cities.
For real though.
I can be a little disagreeable. Like, I won't eat for a couple of days. Because it's very hard. And we're the new adults. And this is how we are really going
That's what they're saying. I don't agree.
Why would we buy land? Because a piece of land.
So this is the thing, right? There's also the whole thing about some of these markets, like land and all these kind of things. And the fact that you are growing and you have not been able to, you are not anywhere close to being able to do something. How does that make you feel?
Age too, they were doing these things.
Yeah, they used to do these things easily.
And, like at my parents' age, they had all of us.
They were already paying school fees.
I'm like, which house? I'm still living in your house.
Like you feel like you are a disappointment in a way sometimes.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Technically, you could feel like that. But now, if you also look at it, we are fine at our parents' ages as well. Like, people in their 40s, they look very young. So, meaning we have more years to catch up. Oh, yes. That's how I see it.
You are fine now.
Like, you see 40 years, people are like, wow, 40 years back, they were our uncles. Like, people will give regards.
But I also feel that's the function of fashion.
But
yeah, back then they used to dress really grown up.
We can have it all. We can have it all at the same time, right? So maybe if the marketing scheme was to get at 30, get a land in the past, now you can push it to 40 years. Like, in the past, maybe getting married at 25. Now it's not realistic, to be honest, because you're just finishing university, national service, marriage. Really? What do you know about life? So I think now they should be pushing it a bit further. So
I actually agree with you, because back then they used to, after sixth form, you don't have to go to university. They also need to change some of the things, because the land is finished. We don't want to go to Ayarifa. The land is finished.
You can't even afford a land at Ayarifa.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. So let's change some of these expectations.
I mean, we're going back to our villages.
The thing is,
Accra is full. Some of us should even start moving.
You don't even have to put so much pressure on yourself.
That's also a point.
You don't have to put, cause somebody like me, I'm not even close to 30 and I've been thinking about land. Let me save myself first. Ooh.
Yeah.
No, cause right now every job is literally hand to mouth.
Yeah.
Hand to mouth. So how much am I saving? Lands are like 150,000. I saw a land when I was coming this morning. A realtor posted on her Snapchat. A land. Half plot, not full plot. And it's 150,000
CDs.
Oh, Yarifa. CDs. Wow. Ghana flag.
That's crazy, because I saw one at it's like on 400,000.
No, it's like on not part of there.
I said, wow.
Let's just move on to the last question. What do you think can be done to make Accra more comfortable for you as women?
Well, first,
reduce the pressure.
From where?
All size, everywhere. Reduce the pressure.
Delete your social media app.
Right.
Oh, if you real life, the pressure is there.
It's in your face.
It's in your face. Like, let's reduce the expectations we have of everybody, especially women. Reduce the expectations you have, and also raise the expectations you have of what you think a woman can do too, but also reduce it. I say this because when it comes to the whole women sleep around to get money, please raise your expectations more than women sleeping around. Put in your head that women can take care of themselves. Women are innovative. They can do. Our mothers were running 5, 6, 7 businesses along with their 9-to-5 jobs. Why can't you think that the girls who are the same age as you can do the same thing without sleeping around? Was your mom sleeping around? No, she wasn't. So why do you think just because other people's children are sleeping around, if somebody told you that your sister or your cousin or your niece was sleeping around, you would get angry? So why would you ascribe that to other people? But also lower your expectations. Not expect a woman to always be ready-made for the public. We are not mannequins. We are not toys for you to look at and feel pleasure.
But we are a piece of art too. So
that's true. Yeah, I mean, just treat them like human beings. Yeah. But also know that we have our own autonomy. We can achieve. Guy, we have somebody running for vice president who is a woman. Do you think she's left to get her way to the top?
Who did she sleep with?
No. So reduce your expectations, and also my girly pops. Let's start working. My girly pops. Where's the
job?
Not
anyway, okay. Let me hear.
To just speaking right from what she said, I think the narratives are changing, except for our old aunties and uncles who are so passionate to get married, blah blah blah. They are still nagging, but some of us. I mean, look, I was at the bank and the lady was asking what's my job. I said I'm a content creator.
Yeah.
I mean, things are changing. Narratives are changing. You want to start by yourself.
It doesn't need to be a
I don't
9 to
really
5.
care what the narratives are about women. Oh, you can say women sleeping around, blah, blah, blah. The people are saying, is your mother sleeping around? That's also a very valid question. If you don't like it, don't say it to other women. That's not fair. I mean, let's be honest and let's be fair to women. I mean, so I don't mind. It's okay. I mean, I think it's even, like I said, your insecurity is popping up. If you are working harder or you are doing your own business, I don't think you'll be thinking about other people sleeping with other people. Just be in your own space, work on your own hustle, focus on what you want to do and keep at it. I know it's tough. Trust me, it's bleeding out there. But look, we're still surviving, you know? So
I think I would also say, I wouldn't even say work harder, but like try to prioritize everything that you're doing right now. Cause the little thing you can do would be able to earn you so much money. You have no idea. Like,
especially in the social media age.
Everything you are doing, just try to do it very well. You wouldn't know when it's going to pay off. Cause if you know how to take pictures, people are paying people to take pictures of them. You can make some money out of it. So just try to prioritize everything you know how to do very well. And then try and make the little amount of money you have, try and invest into something. Yeah, it might work out for you.
Invest.
No, yeah, sure.
But we'll take it. That's good. That's great advice.
Realistically, how can we invest? Show us. Give us a key.
So if you have 200,
please, that's a different episode.
No,
that's a different episode. Our time is up, guys. Yeah. To wrap it up, what I would say is, just keep doing what you're doing and don't watch nobody. Now we gonna listen to me, Baba God. That's all. Mankind will give you stories. Charlie. Let me tell you something. Everything you do, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's legal, whether it's illegal, somebody's going to have something to say about it.
Just do you.
Do what you need to do. I'm telling you, honestly, it's not even by wigs. It's not even by hair. It's not by makeup. No matter what you show up as long as you own a labia majora, somebody's always going to attribute something that you have done to sleeping around.
Really?
Yeah.
And if you're going to focus on things like that, baby, won't go anymore.
Yeah.
You're not going to move, you know. So don't mind the comment section. Don't mind the WhatsApp groups. Don't mind. Just be about your business and do what you need to do to get yourself where you want to do. Because in this day and age, I'm telling you, peace of mind is way more important than anything. Money is important, but peace of mind. So however you get that money, make sure that it will give you peace of mind. That's been our episode with the girlies. We're going to be back to do the shout outs. Thanks for watching.